Hi everyone, and welcome to the fourth vlog for Protego, otherwise known as Moose, in the 2020 U.S. event horse Futurity. This is Melissa Stubenberg, Moose's breeder, and I hope all of you have been staying safe during this COVID shutdown. As you can see, not only have I missed a few haircuts, but so has Moose. During the COVID shutdown, I decided to send Moose to live full-time with Sally Cousins and to continue his training more effectively. As the shutdown here in Pennsylvania has begun to lift, we've been able to get Moose out for a few outings. The next few photos show him hacking during the warm-up during one of the local schooling horse trials. Moose didn't compete at this horse trials, but he did get to go experience the atmosphere. I'm now about to turn it over to Sally Cousins to let her update you on Moose's current progress and our future expectations.
This is Sally Cousins. I'm very excited to be working with Moose, and he is an absolute pleasure to have in the barn. This is a local schooling jumper day that they had on a Friday evening. I've taken Moose cross-country schooling quite a bit because we live right near Windora, and we're very fortunate to do that. And so he's been cross-country schooling a lot more than he's been show jumping. He is very used to the jumps at my place and at Melissa's, and even though we have fairly extensive show jumps, it's different when you go someplace else. And I find him very, very brave about the jumps, but he was a little bit overwhelmed in this ring. They had a lot to look at. The course was set at 2'6", which isn't quite a big enough jump for him. But when he gets green, I need to be able to trot, and I'd rather the jumps be a little bit small so that it's never worrying for him. This is actually the second round I did. The first round I mostly trotted. He got better and better as he went. He was quite good about the atmosphere. I got on him at the trailer, walked him right down. I was very happy with the progress he made, but it did bring up that we need to get him out and do more show jumping now that things are opening up again. So we ended up taking him back out. Here's the video of it, to Plantation. They had another schooling jumper day. And so here he is in the warm-up. He's being very relaxed. He warmed up very well. He's getting really good about going places and being in warm-ups and seeing lots of different horses. So this is him in the Plantation ring. Again, we're fortunate that we live in this area and we're 20-25 minutes away from there. This ring tends to be very spooky for horses of all levels. And he was a little bit aware of the environment when we got into the ring. There's a lot of different fill in underneath the jumps, which is good experience for him. But I ended up trotting anything that I thought was going to be spooky or he needed another moment to read it. These are the jumps that are used at the horse trial. He has not done a full horse trial yet. He's done all the pieces of it. Mentally, I think he's about ready to put it all together. And you can see as he goes, he's getting braver and braver. This was a bit of a spooky jump there on the end. I actually designed this course, and it's very nerve-wracking to me to do that, because even though I go look at it the day before and make sure it's all set properly, you don't really know quite how the horses are going to read it. This is Moose's second round at the same height. This is beginner novice height. They do put it quite up to height here. So it's 2.7, they're not kidding. So, and they do that at all the levels. Here we have a big miscommunication, and by the time I get the right lead, I don't quite have his attention, and he gets a pretty good rub there. He doesn't make another mistake the rest of the trip. One of the things that I find with the young horses is that they get a little bit mentally tired long before they get physically tired. I was probably on Moose for 40-45 minutes by the time I warmed him up, did my round, waited for the second round. And although I don't think physically he was tired, mentally he had had a big day. But he's trying very hard. His form is getting better. He's traveling between the jumps better than he did even the Friday before. So there was 5 days, 6 days in between these two outings. I don't think you can keep taking the babies out that close together, but I do think that it's a very good thing to get them out a couple times close together and then give them a little bit of a mental break where you're just doing hacking and flat work so that they can just take it all in. But I'm pretty excited about the progress we're making.